Good for James Madison.
I'd rather see them in a team that was 5-7 because they were smart. They got in.
Except you're not gonna pick them. Huh? You do all that. Good for them. In the Air Force.
No, I'm not. No, I don't get. No. Air Force is not the move here.
All right, JMU then.
James Madison is way too good of a football team. Yeah, you gotta give me the.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going while you're still trying to get on there. If you're good with that. So.
Yeah. We are speeding through to get to at least Christmas. So the next game that we got here is.
No, we're at.
Oh, no. Georgia State, Utah State.
I'm taking Utah State.
Utah State. The famous Idaho Potato Bowl. I'm taking Utah State too. Then we got the 68 Ventures Bowl. Who will win this matchup? South Alabama, -13.5 versus Eastern Michigan and the Fighting Creighton's.
South Alabama.
Well, you know, my former coach is the head coach at Eastern Michigan. But he plays in the MAC.
Sound like there's a but to that.
South Alabama for me. Pick against the MAC.
Yeah, I'm taking South Alabama. All right.
SRS Distribution, Las Vegas Bowl, Utah Utes -9.5, Northwestern, 8-4, 7-5.
I got Utah.
Utah.
I do think Utah's the better team here.
Ooh.
Hey, Justin, hold off on the polls until we get to
The big ones.
Yeah, to the big ones. We got the Easy Post Hawaii Bowl, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers +7.5, San Jose State, both 7-5.
That's terrible. Coastal Carolina is normally pretty good.
Their quarterback's in the portal going to North Carolina State, so I'm going San Jose State.
I'm going to go with San Jose State. I am a little bit of a believer in the body clock theory. This is a team going from the East Coast all the way to Hawaii time. That's a 6-hour difference.
Yeah, that's kind of hard. They might stay out there for a little bit of time.
They might stay out there, but that is also a problem. Give me San Jose State.
Coastal Carolina, them kids don't go to class anyway.
Let's go to the beach.
They do.
The Quick Lane Bowl. Minnesota Gophers -5.5. Bowling Green.
Pick against the MAC, Minnesota.
Give me Minnesota.
Yikes! See,
they've
this
been
one,
terrible too.
They have been
right?
terrible. That's why. But they've been feasting at the end of the season on MAC teams. Bowling Green has, so I'm going Minnesota.
Oh, Texas State Rice.
Serve Pro First Responder Bowl. Texas State -6.5 against Rice. I'm taking Texas State. I think their coach is also coaching for another job.
I'm going Texas State.
I'm going Rice, and the FPI is Big Rice, 60-40.
Really?
Yeah. Matchup predictor. I'm going Rice.
I didn't know that.
Guaranteed,
They gave a good race to SMU.
Guaranteed Rate Bowl. -12.5. The Kansas Jayhawks. Rock Chalk versus UNLV.
Rock Chalk.
Is Dexter Donovan Lester gonna play in that UNLV? He's at UNLV. Wonder if he opted out.
You know Donovan ain't opt out of no football game.
It don't matter. Give me the Jayhawks.
Yeah, the Jayhawks are a better football. They're a better football team. Military Bowl presented by GoBowling.com. Tulane Green Wave +4.5 versus the Virginia Tech Hokies. John.
Oh, sorry.
Virginia Tech, Tulane's going to be down. They lost their chance to go to the New Year's Six their second straight year. They don't want to be there. Virginia Tech.
I'm going to take that logic and flip it on its head. They lost their chance to go to a New Year's Six Bowl 2 years in a row. They want to prove that they belong there. Give me the Green Wave.
Okay. That's what I took.
Duke's Mayo Bowl. West Virginia -3.5 over the North Carolina Tar Heels. Back to a Power 5 matchup.
West Virginia for me. I done lost all faith in North Carolina.
Yikes.
What is the spread?
The spread is -5.5. Well, hold on.
Drake
Depending
May,
on where you look, the spread is -3.5 to West Virginia. If you go to the
other way?
matchup predictor, it's up to -5.5.
Drake May opted out. So give me West Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
JT?
take West Virginia too.
Cheaters. Look at how they doing all they studying now. 24. Bowl 24.
Direct TV Holiday Bowl. Louisville Cardinals -6.5 versus USC. Give me the Louisville Cardinals.
Man, I was about to say there's no way I could vote for that quarterback, but is Caleb?
Caleb Williams is not playing, and
No.
their defense is a mess.
That's terrible. What's the line on that thing?
-6.5 to Louisville.
Louisville.
Gosh.
I got Louisville.
All right, we're all on Louisville.
The coachless Texas A&M Aggies in the Texas Bowl versus Oklahoma State +4.5. We got
Terrible. What'd you say? Who's minus?
Texas A&M is
A&M?
favored by 4.5 points.
No, man, I'm out. Give me OK State.
Tamio ain't watching. Give me OK State. And maybe someone, you could put a poll up, is if someone can explain to me the white men in jumpsuits running around Kyle Field. Because I've been married to an Aggie for 19 years, and she can't figure it out. Oklahoma State.
All right.
This is a tough one for me. I'm going to check the preview to see if it's going to agree with me, and it does agree with me. I'm going with the Aggies. I seen enough from Oklahoma State after they just got railroaded by Texas.
That they done? That was
I think
that was their last
both of
one?
these teams are ready to pack up and go to Cancun. I just think if they're both going to be packing up and calling it a day, that at the end of the day, Texas A&M still has a little bit more in the cupboard.
Is A&M, any of their players going to play?
Yeah, they have a defensive line. They got like 4 of them in the portal.
Is A&M
Hey,
gonna
well,
play?
if they got 4 of them in the portal, they probably still got 4 more defensive line than Oklahoma State does.
All right.
All right.
The Wasabi Fenway Bowl. SMU -4.5 over the Boston College Eagles. I think it's my turn. I'm taking SMU.
SMU.
I think Preston Stone's still playing.
We're all on SMU.
All right, the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. Let's see. I need to be checking chat here. We got Texas A&M. Let's see. Let me catch up real quick. Joe Long says West Virginia because Drake May is out. More talent on SC, but are they disciplined? SC? Is that South Carolina?
USC.
Oh, USC. Nah, USC ain't winning. He picked Louisville too. Joe Long also takes Texas A&M. Will Elko be there? I don't know. He'll probably be there, but I don't think he's going to be coaching. Doesn't
Not
matter.
coaching.
I'm with you here. A&M's going to take that one. He also picked Tulane and Kansas.
We're all about on the same page. A lot of us we haven't had a whole lot of this.
Of the 3 votes, though, the Texas Bowl, the fan vote is Oklahoma State.
Okay.
So there we go. All right, Pinstripe Bowl, Rutgers, Miami. I cannot believe that Miami is favored in this football game. If I were a betting person, this is an easy line for me to
This
take.
is so terrible.
Give me Rutgers outright.
Yeah. This is like the Guido Bowl. Having, lived in New York and New Jersey growing up and seeing Miami and having been to Rutgers, this is the Guido Bowl. Rutgers.
We're all on the Rutgers. I have no faith in the Hurricanes.
John's favorite, the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
It is my favorite.
Kansas State Wildcats -4.5. North Carolina State Wolfpack. I think this is actually going to be a pretty good game here. This is one I'll be excited for on the 28th.
All right, who you taking and what you got over there? JT. So do you taking who?
I'm taking the Wildcats on this one.
Yeah, me too.
My model, for some reason, really likes the Wildcats.
Okay, well, I think J.O. got something that he needs to get out of his system
Yeah,
something over there.
well, so this bowl game, the mascot is an edible mascot.
Yeah, buddy.
So we got some Pop-Tarts. Do you need one?
Who gets chocolate Pop-Tarts?
Chocolate Pop-Tarts are the bomb.
Frosted Pop Tarts are the bomb because
They're better if you heat them up, but
Who warm this
Stop.
up?
No. They go in the freezer.
What? Who freezes Pop?
These right here.
This is too much chocolate, man. This is like cookies. This is.
They are cookies. That's what Pop Tarts are. They're cookies.
I mean, this tastes like a brownie though.
they're freaking awesome. But give me the Wildcats.
Hey, you gonna have to clean my blanket up in here. You putting off put my tablecloth with.
John needs a plate.
Man, what are you doing over
Damn
there?
plate up in here.
Okay,
Give me
what's
the
next?
Wildcats.
Yes, Joe. John brought Pop Tarts just for this moment right here.
Yes.
And your boy's hungry.
I know. I'm eating like a big dog over here. Okay, what's next? I can't even write no more. Somehow.
Valero Alamo Bowl. Arizona Wildcats -1 against the Oklahoma Sooners. I think this is also
Take an OU.
no. That's the wrong answer. Not. Well, I don't have a pencil.
It's Arizona.
Not so fast, my friend.
Who you want?
Give me Arizona.
I'm Arizona too.
Okay.
Tax Slayer, Gator Bowl. Clemson Tigers versus the Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky sucks.
I know. Clemson ain't all that great, but I'm taking Clemson. Since y'all afraid to say.
I'm not afraid to say Kentucky sucks.
Kentucky might suck, but I got some reason I think they might win. I got Kentucky.
Some reason?
What's that reason?
'Cause he
Give
wrote
me-
it down on his
Give me
paper.
one. Give
No.
me one reason.
I think Stoops was going to go to A&M. Then he decided not to, or had his offer probably
Yeah, I was gonna
rescinded.
say he didn't decide not to.
But he said the right things, and he loves his team, and I think they're going to come out and play for him.
Tell me, look at that. Tell me that don't look like a piece of Hershey's in his hand right there.
These things are awesome.
Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. I know we're talking about worst bowl names, but this one's up here at the top. Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. Notre Dame Irish -10.5 over the Oregon State Beavers.
That could be an upset.
It ain't gonna be no upset. Oregon State don't have a quarterback.
Yeah,
Give me
they don't got
Notre Dame.
quarterback.
Give me Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Okay. Notre Dame for all three of us. Then. I'll flip. Memphis?
Memphis versus Iowa State. Iowa State's favored by 6.5. This is the AutoZone Liberty Bowl.
I'm taking Memphis for the upset. Give it up.
Yeah, me too. I don't. Why is Iowa State favored by a touchdown? For real though, like why?
What you got?
I got
Other-
Iowa
other than,
State
you got
to
Iowa
be
State?
contrarian.
I don't get it. How do you give up 42 points to UNT and be? I mean, I guess that's Memphis. So I guess I don't know, man.
Memphis ain't that bad.
Well, they went into overtime against Charlotte. They gave up 50 points to USF.
Okay, well, I guess it's time to get serious. We're December 30th now.
All right.
10 bowls left.
Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Ohio State -6.5. Missouri. Give me the Tigers, man.
Where'd he go? Oh, did I miss one up here?
Now, he's out of order on our order
Oh yeah,
by day. I got Missouri. Wait, no.
this is the 29th, not the 30th. So you're.
Oh, you're on 29th. We ain't got that on our sheet. They just not put it on here?
Yep, maybe they missed it. But the Cotton Bowl apparently is on Friday, 12/29.
Oh, the New Year's Six are up top on ours.
Oh,
Go up top, George.
but it's not a New Year's Six game. It's on the. It's on.
no, this
it's on the
is-
29th.
it's
But
on
the
the
Cotton,
29th.
yeah, but they have the New Year's Six way up top.
Well, if
Okay.
you switch back, you can see my screen.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, what'd you say, JT?
Ohio State -6.5 versus Missouri.
I'm taking Ohio State.
Before I came over here, I had drinks and a pizza with a friend of mine who's a Mizzou guy. He assured me Mizzou's going to win. Trent Lujan, I know where you live. If you're wrong, Missouri.
I don't think that's a bad pick. I mean, they played very well.
MIZ, FKU. Give me the Tigers.
Okay. Yeah, I could. I mean, it's not a bad pick. I just think they're going to be a little. They're still a little ticked by not being in there. Maybe people have left. Have they had a lot of people leave?
No. Ohio State has, though.
Yep.
No, that's what I meant. Did Ohio State leave? Maybe I need to change.
Chick-fil-A Beach Ball. Penn State -3.5 versus Ole Miss. That's going to be a good one.
Oh, he's back up
It's
here.
going to be a really good one. Let's go, buddy.
I've been leaning Ole Miss, but there's that Lane Kiffin factor. Is he going to do something stupid? And Penn State's defense is good, but how good is the Big Ten offense? We're SEC. I'm going to go with Lane Kiffin, Ole Miss.
Penn State had disappointed me too many times this year. So, I mean, I really wanted them to beat Michigan a long time ago. I mean, they just hadn't played well. I'm going Ole Miss.
There's a running joke, I guess, with Penn State and their head coach, James Franklin. They call him Big Game James because he always loses.
Losing them all.
And the SEC has a motto, it just means more. Give me the Nittany Lions.
Oh. What a lead there.
Transperfect. Music City Bowl.
All right, now
The
we're
Auburn
back
Tigers. -2.5 against Talia. Turned the ball over. And the Maryland Terrapins.
I'm sure people will just get mad if we even say Auburn's going to win.
Well, they're not, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't know. Auburn did sell all their tickets out. It's going to be a home game for them. But that didn't help them all year, so.
You really going to take Maryland?
I'm.
Auburn?
No. No. I'm taking Maryland. I'm taking Maryland over Auburn. You couldn't get me to pick for that wretched blue and orange.
So you're
John
going
Davis,
Maryland.
I saw your first message that you retracted that said terms. I know what you meant though. So let me catch up here. Joe Long has also picked Arizona. The Bama Standard says OU has no QB, which he's right. Well, he's not right because Jackson Arnold's pretty good. Joe Long also picks Clemson. He said go Irish, and he also picked OSU, and he hates to say it. Kiffin is BK level. I guess that's Brian Kelly. Won't win a national championship. John Davis picks Mizzou. And Joe Long also says Penn State wins bowls. He also picks Maryland. So does John Davis. So does JTT. Give me the Terps.
I already wrote it down.
6 votes, though, for Ole Miss Penn State. 3-3. All right, Here we go. December 30th, the Capital One Orange Bowl. Georgia -13.5 over
we miss
Florida
some?
State.
No, they're back up here.
What are you doing? Okay, which one you say?
Georgia, Florida State.
Georgia, Florida State. Georgia is a 13.5-point favorite.
They're 13. Man, is that making Florida State pissed off again? Are they coming in with their guns blazing? Like, it don't matter. I'm picking Georgia.
Yeah, I was
I'm
going
just
to say,
saying,
Florida State can come in with whoever they want to. If Jordan Travis and that receiver, Keon Coleman, if neither one of them playing,
Yeah.
it don't matter.
I already wrote down Georgia on my side, so I'm just
The
waiting.
only
for
way
that.
Florida State wins this game, I think, is if Georgia don't get off the bus.
I hope they beat them by 13, 14.
Me too.
20-something.
Georgia. I was going to bark like a dog, but I'll
Don't do
spare
that.
y'all from that.
What kind of dog would you be, though? You'd be some little
Be like a chihuahua or something, that little
puppy
ankle
child.
biter.
Yeah.
Barstool Sports, Arizona Bowl, Wyoming versus Toledo. Toledo's favored by 2.5.
Pick against the MAC, Wyoming. You have me trained, JT.
Do they still run 3 tight end sets up there? It don't matter. I'm going Wyoming. Just because.
All right. Well,
Which one you take?
all rules have exceptions.
You going Toledo?
Give me the Rockets. All right. Then we're in, finally, New Year's Day, the Relia Quest Bowl, LSU Tigers, -10 over Wisconsin. I didn't even know Wisconsin was good. Give me the Tigers.
I'm taking LSU.
LSU.
All right. Easy enough.
The Verbo Fiesta Bowl, also probably not a good matchup. Oregon, -14 over the Liberty Flames.
How did they get in? I'm taking Oregon.
Oregon.
Just because they were undefeated or something?
Yeah, they are undefeated.
They were the top group of 5.
Joe Long and John Davis both have LSU. Joe Long also has the Ducks.
Oh, you said Oregon?
I got Oregon.
What'd you say?
I said Oregon.
Yeah, all 3 of us.
The Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Tennessee versus Iowa. Tennessee is a 7.5-point favorite.
Give me the Volunteers.
Give me the you can't spell slut without UT.
Okay.
So there's a bar in Iowa that
I'm
was
sure you
giving
frequented
out-
it.
No, this is in Iowa City. I wish I would have went because they were giving out free beer until Iowa scored a touchdown. They did it 2 weeks in a row, and they had to give out free beer for the entire football game. Iowa's offense is butt cheeks, and
So
their
go ahead.
quarterback has a QBR of like 20.
So go ahead and say like you're going to do. Give me Iowa. It's going to change.
It's not going to change.
It's going to be a new
Iowa's
year.
offense is awful. Their offensive coordinator needed to have been fired 3 years ago. The Volunteers should win this game by simply kicking a field goal.
I agree.
All right. We're all on Tennessee.
College football semifinal at the Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential. That is, one of the reasons that I really just hate the Rose Bowl as an organization because they do things like that. Michigan -1.5 over the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Are y'all surprised about the line one way or the other? First of all, that we're underdog.
I'm not surprised. Okay, I'll take that back. I am a little bit surprised that the line is only 1.5. Although I think that this is a line that you should absolutely
Take it.
yes, you should absolutely take these points. I'm shocked that the line it wasn't at like 4. That's what I would have expected to be at.
Is that where it started? Where did it start? Didn't it start
I'd have,
earlier?
3.5.
I'd have to do
3.5?
some research. to
Started
see.
at 3.5.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go.
And it moved quickly.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I think as long as we control their running game, which we should be able to do, I don't know. I think if they kind of take the same strategy that we did with Georgia, I think it'll look kind of the same. That we, utilize those safeties in the run game.
we probably should talk about this one a little bit. John Davis says Tennessee 14 to 7 or something like that. Justin says first team to 7 wins the Cheez-It Bowl. Ed Adams, he's going to take Iowa. He says that defense is different. Defense is different. They create a lot of turnovers, but they don't score.
Yeah.
Joe Long says unless Iowa's D scores 2 touchdowns, it's a wipeout. Absolutely. Give Iowa an offense and they're Big Ten champions in the playoffs. Yeah, I agree, Ed, except they don't have an offense, and they haven't had an offense for some years. So that's the problem there. All right, back to the topic at hand. Rose Bowl.
here's what bothers me. You know they say Vegas always knows, right? They say that. But 93% of the money line money and 87% of the overall money is on Alabama. And Vegas is not moving the spread, which means if Bama wins this game,
They lose.
Vegas loses a lot. Vegas always knows, and that's what scares me in picking this game because I truly believe, like George, we match up well, and I think we beat them. But that whole Vegas always knows, it's like, what does Vegas know that we don't know? Because I look at it and say, Big Ten does not have the speed of the SEC. Ohio State's the closest they've seen all year, and they gave them a heck of a game. And if that game's at Ohio State or goes another, quarter, I think Ohio State might win. So that's what scares me. But I was told by former NAA president Mandy Wyatt, if I don't pick Alabama, there's going to be some problems. And Vegas always knows that bothers me, but I'm going Roll Tide.
Yeah, you got to go Roll Tide. I don't know. And I'm hoping this kind of, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm wishing for a good game. We're going to go out there. We're going to spend some time. I'm really trying to find out what I'm going to do New Year's Eve more than anything. I won't have too many adult beverages so that I'll have all that I need on the first to watch the game.
Are you going to the game?
Yes.
Do you have tickets yet?
Yes.
Well, if you know anybody that doesn't,
Where do they need to go to get some?
they can go to tidentexas.com. We got a
That was
raffle
great.
for $25. Hold on. You go to the raffle, $25 a raffle ticket. We're limited it to like 75 tickets. So, and there's 2 pairs. So it's not horrible odds. Like, you got 2 pairs. So what's that? 1 in 37.5 chance of winning. And JT, you may not know this, but the proceeds go to Tide and Texas Scholarships and the George Teague Family Scholarship. And I probably got the name wrong, George, so correct it for me.
That's it, George.
Did I get it?
Yeah,
Okay.
you got
I
it.
got it.
But let me thank you for that, and you guys
Yeah.
should go visit Tide in Texas. Very well done website, a lot of information on there and things. But when does it close? Because people got to get their airline tickets and they got to know if they're going.
Yeah,
When do you
it's going to
think
close the Monday the 18th.
Oh.
So we have an event next week. We have an event coming up on Monday with our gymnastics coach, Ashley Johnston, via Zoom. It's free, talking about Bama gymnastics, what to watch, all that good fun stuff. So support Ashley. But that evening, we will be drawing the winners. And if you're coming to the Christmas party Friday night, I know you had something else going on, JT, Christmas Party Dallas Country Club, but we will be auctioning a pair off there as well.
Man, they're doing it
So
big.
go
out
to
here in
tidentexas.com, check everything out, get your tickets, come join us.
And just ask for John O.
Yeah.
Whenever you see him. Don't try to say his whole name when you're looking at it, because it'll mess you up.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next 2?
Oh, hold on.
Or
Wait,
one?
did you pick JT?
I did not pick.
Okay.
He's still studying. I wrote it down for him.
Michigan played a 2-game season. They played against big game James Franklin. They won that game 24-15, and then they played against Ohio State at home. That's their season, basically. I mean, if you want to count Iowa, they did play a ranked team in Iowa, but
Right.
I think Iowa's a dumpster fire.
Yep.
And they shut them out. Sure, I don't think that's hard to do, but that's fine. Iowa also scored a gentleman's touchdown this year. If you didn't know, gentleman's touchdown is 2 safeties, 2 field goals. Oh, they got 7 points based on some field goals and safeties. But anyway, Alabama by 10.
By 10.
All right.
Y'all did a lot to get JT to be able to actually put, like, by how many on there or something like that, because normally he won't give you a thing like that.
I'll just take winning by 1.
Just win, baby.
Just win.
All right, I'm really interested to see what y'all going to say about this one.
I think this is the most interesting
What
game
y'all
here.
going to say about this one?
College football playoff semifinal at the All-State Sugar Bowl down in New Orleans. The Texas Longhorns, 12-1, are a 4.5-point favorite over the Washington Huskies.
How in the world did they get favored over Washington and we didn't get favored over Michigan? But anyway,
I'll tell you why.
I'm listening.
Michigan's defense is actually pretty good. Washington's ain't. There you go.
Well, John don't sound like he got something to say about that.
I really believe, usually when I can't pick a team, when I'm going back and forth and I can't decide, I take the combination of who's got the better quarterback and who's got the better defense. I think that Washington probably has the better quarterback. I don't know about how much, but I'd give the quarterback edge to Washington. But the defensive edge definitely goes to Texas. And Quinn Ewers ain't no scrub. The Washington defense might actually be some scrubs. So, that being said, I'm taking the Longhorns.
Okay.
I am going against you.
Ooh.
I'm taking Washington. And, I look at this, and like you, I was going back and forth trying to figure out which way do I want to go. And really what it came down to me is I do think Penix is a better quarterback than Quinn Ewers. Not by a lot, but I think that Penix is going to be able to score enough for Washington. And I think Washington has seen enough stopping Oregon and, playing quarterbacks like Caleb Williams and USC that I just think they're going to have.
Don't say and USC. They played Caleb Williams because the USC defense is.
Right. Caleb, but I just think that Washington's defense will come up with enough stops. It's going to be a shootout, but I think Washington at the end of the day will come up with a stop when they need it, like it seems like they've done all year, and give me Washington. It's close, but give me Washington.
Well, you guys have made some really, really good points about this, and I think there's, which quarterback plays the best, which coaches have the guys really motivated to play. Both teams are really hungry to be in there and to be able to try to prove who they are. But for me, similar to what JT said is on, how do you look at someone's defense? And I don't even want to make it necessarily about the defense. I just think Texas is going to be so much more physical than Washington has seen. And I think that's just going to be different. I think Sark has done a good job to try to get ready for the SEC, finding the right type of dudes, guys with that kind of mentality and how they're going to bring it. And I think it's just going to be a little bit overwhelming for them dudes that when them wide receivers start getting tagged or running back or whatever, I can't remember Washington's running back's name, but he's not going to see – he hasn't seen these type of dudes, I don't think. So I'm taking Texas to win the game. I won't say handedly, but I think it'll be convincing enough that they'll show that they're the better team.
I think this is going to be a crock-potting. This is going to be a game that is put on a low simmer. It's going to be close, and then you're going to look up, and it won't be.
Right. Well, because of
You're
that.
going to look and be like, what happened?
I think it could be like another little, not all the way like TCU, but I could see it getting out of hand, a little bit like, man, we wasn't ready for this. We here, we got by some games, but man, I think it could be a rout.
Do you think this has potential to look like Texas, Oklahoma State, where you're just watching, you're like, dude, they might put up 80 if they don't decide to call the dogs off,
Well, John O was going to have to disagree with that because of his pick or whatnot.
I think it's high scoring. I think both teams probably score high 30s, low 40s.
Texas is scoring high 30s, low 40s.
Yeah. I think Washington and Texas both. I think it's a high scoring game.
I think it's a high. Well, let me see what the over under is because I think it's a high scoring game too.
Like
But
like 58 or like
the over under
70.
is 63.
I think it goes way over.
I think it goes way over too. I think there are 80 points scored in this game.
But you're saying like 50 to 30?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, like 50 to 30.
And I'm thinking that Washington's probably going to get those touchdowns in the first half.
And then let them settle in.
That's just how I feel. I have no reason to back that up. I just feel like
He's looking at these receiving yards. This one guy has 81 catches for 1,400 yards.
Yeah, Dunze is a heck of a receiver.
I know, but
Is Worthy playing? I know there's been some back and forth about his ankle injury.
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna.
he probably should have been out long enough that he should be healthy, right?
Yeah, I mean he's got 2 more weeks.
I mean, good Lord. If their training staff can't get him ready for this bowl game.
I just feel like this is something where I feel like Texas is actually a better team.
No, I do too. I mean, I'm not. I ain't worried about it, honestly. So, anyway, okay. Is that all of them?
That's all of them.
Marks?
What, are we not going to give our...
John Davis
Yeah,
says
no, we gotta do
41-31 Texas. That's his final score. Joe Long says 45-34 Washington.
I like Joe Long.
Yeah, Joe Long was good. Okay, y'all. So, because we're over, I wanted to give your.
Justin says Texas by 14.
Wait, are we going to pick the
We're
national
going to pick
champion?
Oh, you want to pick the national champion now? Yeah, you want to tell why, or are you going to? Because you're really not going to not say
I'll say
Washington,
this.
are you?
I don't know if they can see my fine pants,
Nobody wants to
boy.
look at your pants.
but this is
You need to
your
put some
national
pants on.
champion right here.
Put your pants on.
Alabama. Roll
Okay,
Tide.
Roll Tide. Well, I already figured. People are going to be mad that we go ahead and win the first game. If you win the national championship, you already got the people in Florida suing or whatever is happening with the senator down there trying to sue the committee or let me see all the paperwork, phone calls, text messages, and all that. It's ridiculous. But I don't know. Maybe JT want to give a hot take on that a little bit later. But what I do want to get is, now that we've gone through all this, about how you guys feel about the names of these bowl games so we can wrap it up.
All right.
Because I don't know what time we actually started, but we're over.
9:30.
So, all right. So this is what we want to do. Worst names. We're going to go, and we're going to put them in order from,
In order.
meaning the worst will be last. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, with 1 being the. So I can go first. Well, JT's still studying a little bit.
Okay.
So my 5th worst is, and y'all probably be like, what the hell is he talking about? But the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Oh, stop.
What's wrong with the Duke's Mayo Bowl?
Oh, man. And they got a great mascot. They dump mayo on the coach. That whole thing is.
Yeah.
No, it's because it is always Miracle Whip. We can't be having no mayo. I know you like that stuff. You like to eat like the Belgium, eat your French fries with mayonnaise and all that kind of stuff. I ain't doing. Yeah, your frites, whatever it is. Well, I'm not doing that, man. It's mayonnaise. It is so much better. We have this debate too many times on which one is better. I can't see my brother over there, but I bet he agree. I bet he's a.
Can't see.
Yeah, we can't see it with the light so bright. But anyway, so Duke's Mayo for me. John O.
I had the 68 Ventures Bowl.
Okay, what the?
We're picking 5th worst.
Yes.
5th worst.
Okay.
So what does 68 stand for anyway? What
I
is
don't know.
that? And Ventures, is that a?
68 Ventures Bowl.
Is that like a travel agent?
I don't know. They're not a sponsor, so why are we talking about them?
Well, Duke's Mayo isn't either. But I was just
Apparently 68 Ventures,
investments.
they're real estate investment development in the Southeast, Gulf Coast.
Okay, so you went ventures. I gave my stuff, JT. He still got.
Yeah, this was tough because I think I actually have 6 on my list here, so I'm trying to cut one.
You pen, you cheat.
No, actually, I think I got it. Okay. So number 5, I'm gonna go with the Gasparilla Bowl.
Gasparilla. There were some other words in there though.
Oh, you want me to find the full thing here?
No, there was I thought there was somebody.
I might have to give an honorable mention if I scroll through here and forget one, but I'm gonna go with the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl.
Yeah, that's it.
The reason I'm picking the Gasparilla Bowl is one, as us Americans, that's a very hard word to say, and I also don't know what it is.
What a Gasparilla is?
Yes.
We looked it up last year. It's like a pirate because they have like the Gasparilla Festival
Is that
down in Tampa.
where's that played at? Where's something?
Pretty positive.
It is played in Raymond James Stadium in Tampa.
Okay.
So that's going to get my number 5 because nobody knows what it. Well, I shouldn't say nobody, but I would imagine that very few people know what a Gasparilla is.
All right. What's your number 4, J.O.?
My number 4 is the Roof Claim Bowl.
Oh, that's not the full name.
Roof dot.
That's just
something.
that's just the sponsor though.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened? You had problems with your roof or something? You had a little bit.
It's the Boca Raton Bowl. It's the
I'm
roofclaim.com
just
Boca
trying
Raton Bowl.
I mean,
We know it yet.
what do they give out at that bowl for people that go? Like, do you get a free roof check or something?
Interesting. Because if you're going to give something to the players, typically is
Yeah.
I might be able to find it.
roof claim. I don't know. With NIL deals now, it might be they're setting you up for that house or car. All right, JT's looking at that, so I guess he won't have on his mind on what he's thinking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what my 4th worst name is. It's the Tony the Tiger Bowl.
No.
Because it ain't Tony the Tiger Bowl, it's Frosted Flakes.
That bowl.
It's got to be Frosted Flakes. It
that
can't be
bowl
Tony the
is
Tiger.
great.
Yeah.
No, it's Frosted Flakes, man. You just can't throw on the mascot.
I almost brought Frosted Flakes with me too to eat, but unfortunately Tamio hadn't gone to the store yet.
Well, I do love Frosted Flakes.
I do too.
Look, I even wrote down Frosted Flake Bowl. What's wrong?
Hey, that's
Tony
on
the Tiger
you.
Bowl.
That's on you.
Okay, JT.
All right. So the other one, I'm going to go ahead and put the. Is it the 68 Ventures?
There was a 76.
No, I'm going to go with.
68.
I'm going to go with the Quick Lane Bowl
What's wrong with Quick Lane Bowl?
because it's a sponsor / bowl name. Like at least the Tony the Tiger is the Sun Bowl. Like that is just that's a better bowl name. But the Quick Lane Bowl is
There's no sponsor?
no Quick Lane is the sponsor. It's sponsor bowl. I don't like it.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah. So that's why Quick Lane Bowl takes number 4 on this one.
Okay. All right.
Not a good bowl name.
All right. We go scrolling. You got your 3 right behind her?
Yeah, number 3 is the 68 Ventures Bowl because that one's that's also a sponsored bowl, and that one's just a worse name. At least Quick Lane kind of rolls off the tongue, but 68 Ventures,
Yep.
also don't know what that is.
Well, okay. So my 3 is the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. What in the world is a bad boy mower? Is that like you? Are they like rappers or what
No,
is this?
they're
A bad boy
lawnmowers.
records?
They're
Or what
lawnmowers.
the-
Lawnmowers.
I mean, what the heck is
Lawnmowers.
But what? It's a bad boy? Is it black owned or what is this? What are we talking about? I mean, does it mean the big and strong? What the heck is that?
I don't know, but you
Do one of
offend
y'all
me.
own one?
No.
I don't own a lawnmower.
No, but you offend me with that because the Pinstripe Bowl is at Yankee Stadium, the stadium to the greatest baseball team in history. So
they use it. So
if it was called the 68 Ventures Bowl and played there, that'd be okay.
No, it bothers me that he would put the Pinstripe Bowl as one of the worst bowl names.
Bad Boy Moyers is what got me.
I understand, but
it just sounds like like it's supposed to be tough. And who's in there? Isn't that the Maryland-Miami game?
Yeah,
there's going to be some
Miami
soft.
And
that's supposed to be like.
I'm telling you, it's like the Guido Bowl.
Something good.
What's your number 3, John?
My number 3, playing off George, is the Wasabi Fenway Bowl because Fenway Park can go to hell.
Boston, yeah.
It's in Boston. It can go to hell.
Okay, I see where we're going there. All right. So
my number 2.
Well, hold on. Did I do 3 already?
Yeah, you did 3.
Okay. 68 Ventures.
You doubled up. So I got 3, and then I send 2 back that way.
Yep.
Can I do an honorable mention at the end?
Yeah, sure. The Scooters Coffee Bowl is my number 2 game.
It's also the Frisco Bowl. Come on now, we got
Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl.
Didn't you patronize them? Didn't we use them for? Where's that Scooters at? Isn't that where like off Main Street, headed over in the well, I'm thinking of the wrong coffee shop. No, I was thinking over in whatever that place is. Frisco, not Frisco, but up there.
Joe Long wants you to show the pants again.
I've never used scooters
Justin
for anything.
Justin also says, what about the Steve Brown?
Here are the pants, if y'all want to see them.
Stacey Adams Bowl.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm supposed to go. No, I guess you got to go 2, and then I got to go 2-1.
Yeah, you're 2.
You got to go 2.
Oh, right. No. Oh, that's me. Yeah. Hold on. I forgot already because I know what my number 1 is because it's trash.
Well, I can go 2.
Oh, it's the Guaranteed Rate Bowl.
What's wrong with that? Because it's a bowl game again, or what is it?
It's just a sponsor in a bowl. Like I need, like at least I want. If you're gonna have a bowl, like I want you to be able to actually fill the bowl with the thing, like the Orange Bowl. They give you a bowl of oranges. I think that's cool. Duke's Mayo Bowl. They give you a bowl of mayo. Yeah, you don't want a bowl of mayo, but it's cool. But you can't give me a bowl of Quick Lane, 68 Ventures, or Guaranteed Rate.
But how many of these would be like that, JT, that don't have something that you can actually put in a bowl?
Okay, well, the Fenway Bowl would be one, but at least, like, the bowl could be, like, the actual, it's location. It's Fenway.
Yeah, but what about like the Birmingham Bowl?
That's a location. It's a bowl in Birmingham. It's descriptive enough. I agree it's not great, but it's descriptive enough.
Okay.
The Guaranteed Rate Bowl tells me literally nothing. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is.
Or what about the Camellia Bowl?
You can put those in a bowl.
Camellias in a bowl.
Okay.
It's bad logic, but whatever. Don't try to understand. Wait, no, because you're in the money. That too. Or I guess you can like that Tax Act Bowl because you can put all your taxes in a bowl and take it.
No, that's the Texas Bowl. I like. I'm giving a pass to the ones that the sponsor can change, but the bowl name stays the same. So
okay.
The Tax Act Texas Bowl. If it's sponsored by Prudential, it can be the Prudential Texas Bowl. But if Guaranteed Rate decides to not have a bowl, it's a new bowl game.
Well, what is this one? Because this is going to be my number 2, and I don't know the whole name of it, but I said the Pop-Tarts Bowl. That's my number 2. Pop-Tarts. One, because this dude brought some chocolate Pop-Tarts in
And
there,
it was good.
and it wasn't
So
strawberry. It got to be
jumps up to the
strawberry
top
or
of the list.
grape.
Grape.
They do not make
feel
great
it.
Pop-Tarts.
Boy, see, you lived on the wrong side of the tracks.
They wouldn't even. That means they wouldn't even Pop Tarts. They usually eat something else. They wouldn't Pop Tarts or Toasters.
You do that, and that ain't even like.
They was great value.
That's not even like the cheap chocolate. He's got like this, like fine chocolate, white
It's made with
chocolate.
real
in there.
cocoa.
Look, I brought
Yeah,
the
real
real
cocoa.
Pop-Tart frosted. I'm not going to show the back, but I brought the real Pop-Tart frosted chocolate fudge.
Yeah,
So
you
anyway-
see on there, it says frozen. You saw that? It's right there on the box. Frozen.
That's
Yeah.
a drink.
No, it's not a drink.
They tell you how you
that
can
looks like
have
a little
'em.
wine cooler right there.
You can stack them, you can eat them from foil, you can toast them, or eat them frozen.
They're good cold.
You know the last time I had a Pop-Tart?
Today?
Yeah, other before today, it was probably like elementary school or something. And I actually ate that thing, though.
We're bringing it back, man.
Not if it was great.
I'm getting bubble gut. But anyway, my second one is Pop-Tart bowl. It's just
Okay.
soft.
I think we might all. What's
I think
your
we
number
all
one?
may
We might
have
have
the
all
same
have the same
one.
number one.
No, we don't. No, you don't.
Me and you the same.
Yeah, me and you
Because
the
your
same.
logics are the same. I didn't look at yours. I forgot you sent it. What was yours? But I'm going to tell you. So maybe I should go last. Oh, yeah. No. Mine's different.
Okay.
Just because my whole logic has been different. Y'all going to be like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, well, go ahead and read off what it is.
So, mine is the famous Toastery Bowl. I had to Google what the heck this even was. And it's a restaurant. And when I looked up their menu, I was like, no, there's a reason I've never heard of it.
What do they sell?
If it's not
Is it
toast, I'm
toast?
gonna be mad.
Is it bread?
It's like breakfast and brunch type food, but it just didn't look good.
Where's it from?
I don't
No
know.
research. I mean, famous toastery.
It doesn't
JT
even
can't
roll.
do that because you can fill up the bowl with toast. If it's toast and food.
It
and,
just
you know.
it didn't roll up a famous toastery bowl. That doesn't roll. It's so difficult. That I even said it when I was going through. I was like, this is easily the worst. It's a bad bowl name. It just is.
Okay.
Maybe if it was famous toastery toast bowl.
Well, I don't have drum roll. Which one is it? No.
It's the wrong one.
I got it wrote it on there. JT used to have there.
Oh, here you go. Oh, not that one.
It ain't
Where's
on there.
Which one did you hit, John?
All right. Mine is the avocados, from Mexico.
No, it's got its own jingle.
No, because
No.
it's inappropriate, man.
Avocados from Mexico.
Yeah, man. Who can't be the avocado? You just talked about things having to roll off your tongue.
It's
Just
got a jingle.
That is too
It's
much.
got a jingle, and they got a cool commercial too. You see the commercial where he told the player that he wasn't playing
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
you ain't it. But avocados,
from Mexico.
when you squish them up and you're making them all that kind of stuff, they're like baby poop. You know, it's not even. I know you guys like to eat your avocados with your chips and all that kind of stuff, but that's mine. Is yours the same as his?
Yeah, mine's the same as his, and I have two honorable mentions. The Relier Quest Bowl, because that's stupid. What is that? And then there's a bowl that I always have problems with that just does the most with their name.
What?
The Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential.
What's the problem?
They should just be the Rose Bowl, like everybody calls them. But the Rose Bowl game presented by whomever,
Yeah, but they
doing
need
too
the
much.
money.
You're doing too much.
They need the money.
Yeah. What's
You're doing too much.
well, I guess that is too long. I think whatever just happened to stuff, just Fiesta Bowl,
It
Sugar
could just
Bowl,
be
Rose Bowl.
It could just be the Prudential Rose Bowl, like the All-State Sugar Bowl. But no, we got to be the Rose Bowl game
presented by.
presented by. Nobody else does that.
I wonder why they do that
pretentious.
though.
'Cause-
Seriously.
Well, because
What if it was the
Because they're
Rose Bowl?
Californians.
Did they pay extra money for that? Like a large piece that the teams. Which one will have the biggest payout between those two? In the semifinal games, do they have to be equal?
I think
do they have to be equal?
If the payouts are different, somebody's going to be.
Yeah, I think they're the
Yes.
same. I think they're the same.
I'm on Google right now, and we're going to look at the business of college sports. And we're going to scroll down to the bottom here, and it's going to tell me that it's a contract bowl. So who knows?
See?
So is the All-State Sugar Bowl. So I guess whatever they got some that are revenue bowls and whatever.
Well, okay, y'all. We got to dip.
Okay,
Got to put our hand up on our hip.
stop it.
And we dip, you dip, we dip.
Anything
Great
else?
show, fellas. I do appreciate it very much. Jono, thank you very much for coming on. Jono does represent Title Texas very well.
Thank you.
Coming in, representing the Pants. He wants me to beat him a pool tonight. I really didn't want to do it to him, but I might have to. I don't know.
Yeah, don't forget, because I keep forgetting Jono does still owe us a steak dinner.
He does owe a steak dinner.
I know that's not on him. That's on us. That's not on him.
That's true.
I'm just reminding myself out loud.
Let me know when y'all want to come get it.
Yep. Don't forget to pay attention to what's going on, either on our YouTube page or somewhere. I don't know where JT's going to put up the link for the.
Yes, I'm going to put the link up on the Bama Standard, Justin Willing, and our page, so you can jump in, win your $31, a nice Titan Texas polo, and 15 minutes airtime with at least two of us.
And JT is wearing our Titan Texas quarter zip, which you can go to the shirtshop.biz, Tuscaloosa's premier men's clothing company. They sponsor us, so I can say that even though I don't sponsor y'all. But
They could be a sponsor.
they could be. We need to get Bethany to do that. But anyway, go there, check out the Titan Texas merchandise. Makes great Christmas gifts. Or just be like JT and beg for one long enough and we'll get
Oh, that's
one.
not what happened.
No, not at all.
Boo this man.
Not
That's
at all.
right. I don't
Wait,
know what the
it's-
boo button is. Hey, man, see, don't y'all know about getting in people's car, man? You ain't supposed to be touching the radio, man. Leave my stuff
Yeah,
alone.
come on.
JT
You
put
heard,
his
you heard
board
what
up.
Chris Tucker said.
That's right. Never touch a black man radio.
Sorry.
Okay, so, but we will be back next week. Next week, we're not going to do the film session. We're way over. So, next week, what did we say we were going to talk about next week? Oh, it'll be a preview of the, yes, that would be the, what's the date? Let me make sure I'm telling you
It'll
right.
be the 20th.
Yep.
Yeah, we can do a Bama preview.
I don't think this will have.
Oh, well,
I think I was going to do the preview the week right before they
you and I
actually
both
played.
recorded all the games, so we can pull some Michigan tape too.
Oh, yeah, maybe we can do that, start talking about them, and maybe we have just a long episode of film since we haven't been to film in a minute, and let's
Yep.
talk or something of that nature. But anyway, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, both on Bama Standard and on Teague's Take. We thank you guys for this, and with that, we're going to go ahead and get out so that I can commence to beat Jono in some pool.
The 14-month losing streak
Peace.
is over.